Radio check, radio check. Hi, how you doing? Alright, so welcome back to the Race and Statistics YouTube channel for the Belgian Grand Prix today. I, as always, am your host, Ryan from the Ryan F1 YouTube channel. And yeah, so today is the very much waited for a few years Belgian Grand Prix. Last year we didn't get a Belgian Grand Prix, and it's one of the best races in the calendar. So it was good to finally come back. And for a good measure, they've also announced that the Belgian Grand Prix is staying in the calendar for at least next year. So that's good. Yeah, we're gonna get fucking Saudi Arabia, but not Spa next year. So it's good. It's good to have that fixed and to have that the contract made. And yeah, it's gonna be an interesting race today. Hello everybody. Hello GTS. Hello Daniel. Hello Siddharth Tewari. Hello RN. Hi Yamzef1. Hello Did You Know? Hi Galaxy. Hi Harvey Avellano. Hi. Alonso podium please, says Kevin Lau. Yes, Alonso podium please. That's something I think we're all waiting for. Although I have to remind you that the last time that Alonso did a race here in Spa didn't end that well. I don't know if you remember what happened at the 2018 Belgian Grand Prix. Yeah. Wasn't pretty. Yuki start from the pits. Yes, so another penalty. There's a lot of drivers penalized for this weekend, which means pretty much which means Latifi is almost starting from the top 10. And that we all can love. Hamilton and Russell are starting behind Alonso, but they don't have the speed. This weekend they were off the pace, and if the trend continues, I think there will be a nice buffer between Alonso and the rest of the field. So it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Am I off frame? I'm kind of off the frame almost. Is that better, or is that worse? Let me see. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Yeah, I have to wait for the lag to catch up, and then yeah. Alonso to hold up both Mercedes for a podium. Yes, that's what I'm predicting. National anthem of Belgium. Yeah, I think that was in my left ear right there for a second. I have some orange juice today. Fresh orange juice, not any of that packaged crap. I pressed the oranges myself, so. So the starting grid for today is on the first row we have Sainz and Perez, then Alonso and Hamilton, Russell and Albon, Ricciardo and Gasly, Stroll and Vettel, Latifi and Magnussen, Bottas and Verstappen, Leclerc and Ocon, Norris and Zhou, and Schumacher and Tsunoda, which is just insane. Zhou, I didn't know he had a penalty. Did he take the penalty last night? Because I thought he qualified quite decently, actually. Spa looks like a gun. That's a fact. It looks like a gun. Looks like the Tech 9 from GTA San Andreas, but with a stock. Yeah. Is that the gun I'm looking for? Let's see. Tech 9 GTA San Andreas. Yeah, pretty much this is the one. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. So if you Google Tech 9 GTA San Andreas, that's Spa. That's literally Spa. People are saying the Uzi, but guys, look it up. Look it up. The Tech 9 has the... Yeah, the Uzi... Yeah. I mean, but it doesn't have the stock thingy. It looks more like a Tech 9 in my opinion. I don't know. The first sector looks like a fighter jet. Yes, it looks like like the top of a fighter jet. Yeah, that it's a very very particular circuit, let's say. San Andreas, yeah. Yeah, it's the best GTA game. Happy birthday, Baltry. Is this Baltry's birthday today? Let's see. Valtteri Bottas. Holy shit, it is. Ha! Today Valtteri turns 33, turns Max Verstappen. Well, actually, that would be turning 1. Last year's Max Verstappen. What's the weather currently? It's pretty much mostly sunny. There's a few very small clouds here and there. It's not like full sunny, but it's mostly sunny. The sun's shining over the whole circuit, which is something because it's one of the biggest circuits when it comes to surface area. You know. I always thought it was both an Uzi and a dub, War and Peace. That's very, very poetic, PJ Montoya. Who's getting first? I wouldn't be surprised to see, with the pace that Verstappen had yesterday, I wouldn't be surprised to see him coming from the back and just taking it. Why is Verstappen number 14? No, it was 33. But now it's 1. But Alonso's number is 14. It's one of the beautiful circuits. It's the most beautiful circuit here, in my opinion. Not only because of the track itself, but because of the surroundings as well. Billy 96, member for 5 months. Wonder if Albon has plans starting 6th. He said he was going to hold as many people back as he could, which is great for Alonso. Always thinking of what's most important to me. But yeah, he said he was gonna see if he could hold everyone back as much as he could. So that's promising for some people. I'm gonna put on some socks. Hold on a second. Oh god, someone made toast. Oh, toast. Hold on. Yeah, last night with my mom, we were making a list of foods that smell better than what they taste. We had a few. We had chicken. Rotisserie chicken is just like insane when it comes to smell. And toast is another one, 100%. So let me send a message to her, and and we will be right back. Coffee's good. Coffee's good. No socks? Yeah, I wasn't wearing socks. I just got out of the shower. Done. Okay, we're back. If you want to see a gun-shaped track, search up Rome F1 track proposed and press images. Okay, let's see. Okay, I just don't see it. There's a 1,000 different layouts. Oh, there's one that looks like a. Yeah, it's very weird. It looks like one gun at the front, one gun at the back, and then a big tank in the middle. Uh, that one's weird. Weird for sure. Yeah, so less than 10 minutes to go to the start of this race. What surprise will the Scuderia strategists have? I think the surprise today will be to fit road tires on Carlos's car. That's the surprise for today. They'll be putting the 5 lug nuts and they'd be like, oh, well, that was a mistake. Bread tastes and smells awesome. Bread smells better than what it tastes. I'm not saying that it tastes bad, but I'm saying that toast. I mean toast. Toast smells great, but it tastes like pretty much nothing. How can Alpine mess up Fernando this time? Yeah, that's also that they're gonna make him pit at the last lap. How can Fernando not be number 1 at Aston Martin? Stroll family is a huge mess, LMAO. Says Shiba RL. I think on paper he's not number 1, but as soon as the both of them get on track, I mean, there's gonna be just no contest. First try generator says switch to wets on lap 41 and pit again on lap 43, says Moab Master. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at this point in time anymore. It would be like, yeah, Ferrari. Okay, if you guys haven't liked the stream, do so, please. Just takes a second and it helps us out a ton. It's just 1 second, 1 click. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There's also been, I don't know if you saw it, another change to the YouTube app. Every fucking icon, every like the like button, the dislike button, everything is so small. I mean, you cannot hit it with your fingers half the time. Every update, with every update, YouTube just gets worse, and like by a big margin. But it's way worse. My God. Yeah, it was something that's already impossible to do. Pretty much, it's like a comment on the app. It's impossible. Your voice is in and out sometimes. Oh, perhaps I have noise suppression on. No, I don't have noise suppression on. I don't know. Honestly, no idea. Okay. Thought Leclerc was starting last and Max was 15th. What happened? No, Leclerc was starting 15th and Verstappen. Well, he was actually starting 15th and Verstappen and Leclerc 16th, but Tsunoda, I think, took another penalty or something like that. Or Zhou. I think it's Zhou, because people yesterday were saying Bottas had the penalty, but I think it was Zhou who had the penalty. I don't know. Either way, we're just getting started with someone else took a penalty. That's the gist of it. But yeah, Belgian Grand Prix 2022 without rain this time. Round 14 of the 2022 Formula One Championship. Already round 14. We're like more than halfway there. Damn. So, Spa, 7 kilometers. Well, actually, 7 kilometers and 4 meters. That's 4 meters more than what's acceptable for a Formula One track, which is a fun bonus tip. That got added when they changed the last chicane, and they changed from the bus stop to the horrible back and forth chicane at the that I always miss the apex on at the end of the race. I had to brake very late for that one to be able to take it right, and turn in very late as well. It's a weird one. But yes, this is a circuit that is very beloved by pretty much everyone. So the tires for this weekend are the same as for today are the same as yesterday. So the C4, the C3, and the C2 compounds. So the medium compounds are going to be used today for the race. Let me mute my phone. There we go. Starting grid for today's race, we have at the back Yuki Tsunoda with a pit lane start, and Mick Schumacher taking the last grid spot in P19 with a penalty. Zhou Wenyu, P18 with a penalty. Lando Norris, P17 with a penalty. We have Esteban Ocon in 16th with a penalty, and Charles Leclerc in 15th with a penalty. Then up in front we have Max Verstappen in P14 with a penalty, and Valtteri Bottas in P13 with a penalty. Then in front of them we have Kevin Magnussen and Nicholas Latifi in P11. Then in front of Mr. Gotifi, both Aston Martins of Vettel and Lance Stroll in front in P9. Then we have Pierre Gasly in 8th place, Daniel Ricciardo qualifying in 7th with his McLaren, just behind Alex Albon, who is on 6th place in the Williams, right behind George Russell in 5th. Lewis Hamilton will be starting in 4th place with Fernando Alonso in 3rd. The front row will be consisting of Checo Perez in 2nd place and Carlos Sainz starting from pole position. There's someone missing from the grid. Gasly's car is missing from the grid. Oh, Gasly's starting from the pit lane then. So both Alphas are going to be starting from the pit lane. That's very bad for AlphaTauri. Very bad. Yeah, so that's another penalty. That's almost half the grid with penalties. That's insane. Is rain expected? It is not. Unlike yesterday, where it was kinda hot, today is kinda cold. Yesterday it was 18 degrees. Today it's 5 or 6, which is much better, but it means that I'm a little chilly. Like Carlos Sainz. I thought you said Alfa Romeo, but it was Alpha Tauri. Yeah, I say Alpha sometimes when I mean Alfa Romeo or Alpha Tauri. Yeah. So let's see. We will get going with the formation lap now. Let me see what this. I haven't seen the strategy for today. Perhaps they will show us now what the predicted strategy is. Yeah, we haven't seen it. There we go. Formation lap is underway. Oh no, formation lap is already underway. Falling a little bit behind here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the strategy is a one-stop predicted from the mediums to the softs at around lap 22 to 28, or a two-stop from the soft to the mediums at lap 18 to 11 to 18, and then again to the medium 25 to 34. So it's a one-stop or a two-stop from the mediums, from the soft to the mediums, or from the mediums to the softs, or from the softs to the mediums to the mediums. Put on the hearts. I heard it worked well for Ferrari as per them in. Let's see. We're now on board with Max Verstappen warming up his tires. Belgium. The circuit Spa-Francorchamps is the longest circuit and has the greatest elevation changes in the 2022 Formula One calendar. Yes, that is a well-known fact. Yeah, the elevation changes here are insane. I mean, when you're at the top of the hill, and you look at the rest of the country, pretty much. It's just beautiful. It's bonkers beautiful. Yeah, the middle of the woods. This is the best circuit when it comes to aura, you know? It's intimidating and welcoming all at the same time. MRD Games with a donation, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Good. We all just got rickrolled. So thank you. Thank you so much. At least I got money out of that. Got money out of a rickroll. Good. I'm so happy Spy staying for next year, says Jose Martinez. Yes, I'm very, very happy too. So let's see, we're coming to the end of the formation lap. Once again, they screwed up the championship standings there, the graph at the side of the screen. Gasly is in both his place and in Ocon's place. They just straight up deleted Ocon from the database. He's French, whatever. It's what they're saying, pretty much. Yeah, the French one. The French one is in front. Which one? Whatever. The French one. Just heard Frosty? Crofty said "Come Alive," and it reminded me of the Greatest Showman, the song "Come Alive, Come Alive." I won't sing because I'll get taken down, but yeah, the more French one, yeah, pretty much. Galaxy. Is that orange juice? It is. It is orange juice. So we are getting done with the formation lap right now, and I'm getting the heats, you know? It's like oh god. This is nerve-wracking every time. It's nerve-wracking. Okay, let's see. Verstappen effectively starts P13. Yes, he does. Okay, safety car at the back of the grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we are racing. It is a clean getaway from Carlos Sainz immediately. That is Checo Perez going on the outside, and that is almost touching with Fernando Alonso. Fernando takes the second place, and Checo loses to 3 places and is back behind both of the Mercedes. Fernando Alonso is in second place right now, as that is the McLaren of Daniel Ricciardo fighting side by side with one of the Aston Martins. I think that is Lance Stroll up in front there, in front of his teammate Sebastian Vettel. A clean getaway from pretty much everyone there in the grid. Checo Perez tried to do what Ocon did to Alonso back in last race in Hungary, and that is Lewis Hamilton on the outside of Alonso, and they crash! Alonso and Hamilton crashed! Oh god, they made some contact. Is everything okay there with the cars? And that's Stroll going wide there, very, very wide, and going onto the gravel. Is that suspension damage for Alonso? Is that a puncture for either of them? Oh god. We're seeing some smoke coming out the back of Lewis Hamilton's car. I think that's a puncture. That's a puncture for Lewis Hamilton. That's a puncture for Lewis Hamilton, who is now a confirmed terrorist when it comes to the Spanish people. Yeah, Alonso seems to be doing okay after that, but Hamilton's with a puncture, trying to hold everyone back. Oh, and yeah, he trying not to lose positions, but everyone's on the back of him. That is Hamilton going very slowly. He gets overtaken around the outside by 3-4 cars now. Lewis Hamilton losing a lot of places. He's at the back of the pack now. P20 for Lewis Hamilton. He's been told to stop, and I think that will mark a safety car here, since it's in the middle of the track. Norris up into P14, as Max Verstappen's already up into 8th place, guys. The Alphas going around the outside on the last corner, making up 1 place each. Bottas in front of Norris, Zhou in front of Schumacher. That is Ocon battling with Bottas there for position into turn 1. And yeah, Alonso and Hamilton, the incident noted for causing a collision. I think no penalty is going to come from that, or because I think it was mostly Hamilton's fault that didn't make much sense, that move that he did there. But whatever, he pushed Alonso wide, and Alonso had nowhere to go. Yellow flag on the 3rd sector right now. Verstappen made up 6 places, Vettel made up 5 places, and Leclerc also made up 5 places. Vettel is right now on 5th place. Oh, that is someone spun! That is Latifi spinning and punting off Valtteri Bottas. Bottas is beached now. What happened there? Was that a little bit... Oh no, that was Latifi all by himself. He went wide onto the gravel. And yeah, he just collected Bottas. Ocon barely managed to miss that. What a lot of carnage on lap 1. That's going to be a safety car. Yes, full-on safety car. Hamilton stopped at the side of the road with Bottas and Latifi both out of their cars as well. 3 DNFs with 1.5 laps underwent. Wow, what a start! Vettel is in 5th place. Vettel is in 5th place. That's insane. Yeah, safety car, safety car, safety car. Let's see. Haven't heard anything from Alonso's team radio. Let's hope that everything's okay with that car. Someone predicted 3 DNFs before the race. Well, I mean, the race has just gotten started. We still have a lot to go. Oh, that was a very slow start by someone there. Was that Gotifi? Gotifi really fucked up the start. He really, really did. Yeah, so we're now seeing a replay. We're probably gonna see a replay up to the accident, up to the crash. Let's see. Onto the Camel straight at the back of the start of the chicane. Let's see. Hamilton goes around the outside. Oh yeah, I mean Alonso he had plenty of space. Yes, Hamilton had plenty of space there. Yeah. Yeah, that's not Fernando's fault. No, not by a long shot. And this is not an American race. Closing the door from yeah, what an idiot! Closing the door from the outside. I mean, we had a mega start, but this guy couldn't. But this guy only knows how to drive and start in first, says Alonso. Oh damn! Shots have been fired. Oh damn! Yeah, so it was oil coming out the back of the Mercedes. I thought it was smoke because of the puncture, but no. We just saw the camera, Alonso's camera, get covered with oil. So that's why he stopped. It's not because of the puncture, it's because of the extra damage that a fall like that caused to the car. Yes. That's I mean, it's miraculous how that didn't break Alonso's suspension, but it didn't. It didn't. So let's see. We still have a lot to go. We are under safety car, remember? Mercedes with the new special livery. Yeah. I mean, they didn't even run the livery at the end. They just ran with different numbers. That's it. Damn, Bottas. What a shame. Hamilton squeezes Alonso. Yeah, that was completely unnecessary. Oh, Latifi's back on the track. Latifi kept going. Latifi kept going. So this is not 3 DNFs, it's just 2 as of now. Bottas and Hamilton. Let's see, we're on board with Stroll now. Oh, Vettel got... Vettel pushed Stroll really wide and out of the circuit. Left him no room whatsoever. Not good team play. Yeah. Leclerc radio? Leclerc might have a puncture on the front right, so he is coming in right now. Lap 4 of 44 is coming in to change those softs into a set of mediums. Russell's in front of Alonso? Oh, Russell and Perez both got past Alonso there with the crash. That's going to be a hard position to gain back. That of Russell. I mean, Perez was bound to go in front any second, but yeah. Gotifi coming in for a new front wing and a new set of tires. The front wing is a bitch. Doesn't want to go. Okay, there it goes. Yeah. Didn't wanna fit that one. That's a very slow front wing change. 15 seconds stop. Yeah, Alonso lost 2 places there with the crash. I mean, could have been worse, but Okay, so Leclerc had debris on the front right brake duct, the front right brake duct. So they removed it and he's good to go. Safety car is ending this lap. Safety car is ending this lap. Leclerc is now in 17th place. And there's a new front wing for the safety car. A new front wing, a new rear wing for the safety car with lights and stuff. And I think it looks insane. It looks awesome. I love it. Yeah, there's no more light bar at the top. It's does it have a T-cam? It has a T-cam. The safety car has a T-cam and it has light on the rear wing and on the windshield. It looks amazing. It looks really good, that safety car. Safety car in this lap. In this lap. Leclerc radio? We agree one stop from now, right? We will come back. We will come back to that. I will confirm you. They say, yeah, it should be a one stop from now. He has to save those tires and then fit on a new set of mediums towards the 3/4 end of the race and then finish it off. Okay, so a bit of a lock up there by Carlos Sainz, a bit of a lock up there at the last corner, so that's not a clean getaway, but remember, no one can overtake that. Push a little bit, yeah, that pushed Perez back a little bit, and that is Russell making a move on Checo Perez around the outside, a big lockup for Checo. He's gonna try around the inside, George Russell, and does he have enough speed? I don't think he has. Alonso's on the back of Russell either way right now, with the fast straight line speed around Eau Rouge Radion into the Camel Straight complex. That is George Russell in P3 right now in the podium. Oh, that is Alonso on the outside trying to do exactly the same that Lewis Hamilton did to him. He breaks a little bit earlier though. Fernando Alonso gets back and that is Russell up in third place still. That is Stroll in front of Kevin Magnussen, and that is Tsunoda past Mick Schumacher. Tsunoda on the hard tires, the only driver to start on the hard tires. So no further investigation for Latifi, Ocon, and Bottas. Why Ocon? Ocon just moved out of the way. He had nothing to do with that. Latifi just spun on his own. They are still investigating the collision between Alonso and Hamilton. But since I was saying, like I was saying before, since it's not one of the American races, I don't think a penalty is going to come. If it was an American race, I'm sure a penalty was going to come because that's how it goes. But I don't think it will. So let's see, Sainz and Verstappen are the only ones on the softs. Everyone else is on the mediums, by the way. And that is Verstappen. We are seeing making a move on, that is Daniel Ricciardo. And that is already Max Verstappen up into 6th place. 6 laps to go. He's up into 6th place. Aldo Small, welcome to the channel, dude. Thank you so much for your support. We're now seeing Lewis Hamilton walking very slowly around the back of the track as Alonso gets challenged by Sebastian Vettel on the Aston there into turn 1. Charles Leclerc makes up a move, makes up a place, and is up into P16 past Mick Schumacher. Schumacher losing 2 places since, 3 places now in the last lap. And we are now seeing Alex Albon on the Williams get past the Mercedes-powered McLaren of Daniel Ricciardo in P8. We're now seeing Max Verstappen take a wide line there as he tries to hunt down Sebastian Vettel. He's already up into 6th place. Will it be 5th? Very shortly. We'll have to see how the rest of this lap develops. Sorry, what happened to Charles? He had some debris on his brake duct and he had to pit to get it removed pretty much, and that they were at it. They Change the tires. What's happening to Mick? I have no idea. Is he gonna pit this lap? He's lost 3 places and is 4 places now. He's lost 4 places in the last lap. There has to be something wrong with that Haas. And that is Max Verstappen on the inside of Sebastian Vettel into the last corner, into the last chicane, sorry. And Max Verstappen up into 5th place already. 5th place. DRS has been enabled. DRS has been enabled. And that is Max Verstappen already on the back of Fernando Alonso, even before the Orange Radion complex. No further action on Alonso and Hamilton. No further action. So the stewards have sided with the people. Pretty much. DRS open for Max Verstappen. He gets past Fernando Alonso as if he was standing. Max Verstappen up into 4th place already. Ocon getting past Kevin Magnussen. Ocon up into 10th place himself. Into the points. That is Stroll in the points as well. Then Ricciardo, Albon managing to hold off the rest of the field. Sainz radio. Sainz has been told plan B, so from soft to the mediums, and I think it's a 1-stop. So I think it's a 1-stop. So what was I saying? Yeah, Albon has been doing a great job holding off the rest of the pack. Well, actually, he overtook Ricciardo just last lap, so he's got a lot of pace. He's got a lot of pace. Then up in front we have Vettel, Alonso, Verstappen, Russell, Perez, and Carlos Sainz in P1. Verstappen now hunting down George Russell for 1.2 seconds up the road. 1.2 seconds up the road. That's gonna be 1.1 now. That's gonna be 1 second now. And that's already within the DRS. Let's see, Leclerc is stuck behind both AlphaTauris, trying to get past. He's in P16 still. This is pretty much a complete opposite of what Max Verstappen's been doing. Unfortunately, he had that extra stop. He's not doing that well, trying to make up those places and get back into championship contention. There's no points for 16th place. And that is Max Verstappen up into the podium. It's Max's weekend. I mean, it's his home race. He's Belgian. He was born in Belgium, Max Verstappen, so his home crowd. One of many home crowds. So let's see, that is Charles Leclerc finally starting to make a move there on the Alphas around the inside. He gets past Pierre Gasly and Yuki Tsunoda is up next in P14. What's happening with Norris? He is stuck behind Kevin Magnussen. There's a big train behind Kevin Magnussen. Well, it's actually it's behind Kevin Magnussen. It's Norris 0.4 of a second, and it's 0.6 of a second to Zhou, 0.9 of a second to Tsunoda. Nothing to Leclerc as he's side by side with Tsunoda. Then it's Gasly. Oh, Sainz is saying high degradation. High degradation with the soft tire for Carlos Sainz, who's right now on P1 battling for Ferrari. And that is Leclerc up into 14th place right now. Yeah, Lando Norris cannot get past Kevin Magnussen. That's what's happening to Norris, for the one who asked. Lando Norris finally making a move on the back of the Camel Straight and is up in front of Kevin Magnussen. As I was just looking at the timing sheets, 1.9 seconds is the gap from Verstappen to Checo Perez. Verstappen holding the fastest lap of the race. Checo Perez in second place, 1.1 seconds behind Carlos Sainz, 1.2 seconds behind Carlos Sainz. Now the gap has not shrunk a lot. It's been fluctuating a little bit, but it's been pretty much the same for the past few laps. Nash the second, member for 4 months. Max been playing F122 on easy. Yeah, he's been just dominating this weekend. The fact that he didn't start from P1 will not impede a victory there for the Dutch driver. Yeah, very high degradation. We are now seeing Carlos Sainz's tires. They are all grained up. Graining through the whole tire. I don't know how he can maintain grip. Well, I mean, I know how he can, but it's not that extreme, but it's still pretty serious. Verstappen, high degradation saying as well. Both of the soft runners are struggling big time with degradation of their soft tires, of their C4 compounds. How much do you lose while pit stopping? It's usually around 20 seconds. We'll have to see what the actual time is in just a few laps when people start to pit, but as of now, we really don't know. As Charles Leclerc gets past the train, and Leclerc is in front of Kevin Magnussen up into 12th place and clear of the Magnussen train. Lando Norris is up next for Leclerc, and then it's Ocon who is already in the points. Leclerc's making up more and more positions as we now see Carlos Sainz. Yeah, Verstappen's kind of slow down a little bit. Degradation's not playing, is definitely playing a part on this race with the soft runners, which are Sainz and Verstappen. Yeah, so he's taking it slow a little bit, Verstappen, waiting and seeing what Carlos Sainz will do and perhaps reacting directly to it. Leclerc team radio. Okay, so everyone's having higher degradation than expected. So those who started on the soft are at a big disadvantage. Those on the mediums can do a one-stop from the medium to the hards, perhaps. They can perhaps make the one-stop work, but there's no way the soft runners can make a one-stop work. Oh, that was Jackie Hicks. Native Belgian, I think, right? Belgian driver, 9-time Grand Prix winner. 2021 Mercedes drivers out of the race. Oh, that's true. Fun fact. So the battle for second is now on once again, and Albon and Gasly are both into the pits. Let's see what the pit stop time is. A 2.7 second for Albon, and when will he get out of the pits? 23 seconds. Okay, so it's around 23 seconds lost for a stop. 22.8 for Gasly. Yeah, 23 seconds is the magic number. Perez and Verstappen are now officially within the arrest of each other and fighting for position in track. It's time for a Ferrari to catch fire, says Jose Martinez. Would be about time, huh? It's 10:27 a.m. Yeah, it's about time. Top 3 DRS train. No, Sainz is 1.4 seconds away from Perez. Verstappen team radio? We're losing a silly amount of time now. He wants to be let through. I think that's what he wants. Sainz into the pits. Carlos Sainz is pitting this lap. The race leader has come into the pits, And that leaves Max Verstappen and Checo Perez to fight for P1. Let's see. Are they fitting? They are fitting medium tires, the Ferrari guys. Sainz and Alonso, also in the pits. That's weird. From the mediums already? Kevin Magnussen also coming in. 2.2 second stop for Alonso. That's a good time, but that's a very good stop. But let's hope all the tires are fitted correctly. Why did it stop? P14 for Alonso. Alonso pitted already, yes. Yes, he did. Fitted a new set of mediums. And he came out behind Mick Schumacher as Leclerc gets past Lando Norris there. And that is, that's not good. That's Carlos Sainz stuck behind Daniel Ricciardo. Yeah, he's losing a lot of time. Alonso got past Mick Schumacher already. Latifi is up next for him. Yeah, Carlos needs to clear Ricciardo there. There he does it, but he lost a lot of time. If Verstappen comes in now, he's already past Perez. If Verstappen comes in now, he will come out in P1, I think. Alonso already within the arrest range of Latifi. So they're going, Alonso's going for the 2-stop, I think. So is Magnussen, but the guys who pitted now fitted the hards. Magnussen's on the hards, Gasly's on the hards, and Albon's on the hards. That's McLaren preparing for a driver to come in as well. Yeah, fitting the hards as well. And Ocon's also coming in. That's Ricciardo and Ocon. So Ocon likely pitted as a response to Ricciardo, who's his closest rival right now on the race. So let's see, hard tires for one and a bit of a slow stop for Ocon. What tires did he fit? Why did they fit the mediums on Alonso? They should have fitted the hards. Yeah, they fitted the hards on Ricciardo and the hards on Ocon. Did they fuck Alonso's race again? My god. Oh, there's the front fin. Yeah, there's a fin. The fin that's on top of the tire, it's flapping on Alonso's car. That's of course because of the collision. And we're now seeing Alonso getting past Latifi on the final bus stop chicane. It still retains the line even though it's not a bus stop anymore. Is the fin important though? I mean, if it's flapping, it messes up with the arrow and it's at the front of the car. Alonso's getting close to Yuki Tsunoda. 0.6 of a second. As we're now on board with Carlos Sainz making the move on trying to make the move on Sebastian Vettel. Is he gonna try it on the bus stop around the inside? Yes, he does, and he gets it done. George Russell has come into the pits. Fitting on a new set of medium tires. I just had to scrub a little seed that was in my between my gums and my teeth and was really bugging me since the start of the race. I tried to dislodge it with my tongue, but I couldn't. Okay, so that is Lando Norris with a new set of hards. Lando Norris comes in for hard tires as Alonso already got past Yuki Tsunoda and is up in front of him and is into 9th place. Norris 2.5 second stop, a good stop for the McLaren team. Let's see, that is Charles Leclerc up into 5th place already, getting past. Oh, Tsunoda got Alonso back. Verstappen team radio. Yeah, I just have to extend a little bit. Understood, Max. Keep it there. So they're trying to extend the first stint as much as they can. They seem to have the pace still a little bit, even though graining is a big concern across the whole tire now. Alonso's going to try and get Tsunoda once again, P9 and P10. Box. Perez is coming in. Let's see. Checo comes in. I think it's going to fit the hards. Oh, so another set of mediums. A new set of mediums for Checo. 2.2 second stop. A good stop. Sebastian Vettel also comes into the pits. As George Russell gets past Lance Stroll, George Russell is up into 6th place now. Vettel into the pits, Zhou into the pits as well. Alonso's falling back a little bit on Yuki Tsunoda, 0.5 of a second. Half a second is now the gap between those two. Vettel is just in front of Alex Albon at the pit exit there, as Zhou and Schumacher are falling to the back of the pack with their stops. And that is Checo Perez coming out in front of Leclerc, just barely managing to make it through, and is in 3rd place and clear of the Ferrari. Alex Albon moves up into 9th place, in front of Sebastian Vettel. Sainz team radio. Okay, so they're considering Plan B. Ferrari are considering Plan B for Carlos Sainz. Sainz is right now on 2nd place, 3-lap old medium tires. Oh, that is Verstappen coming in. Verstappen is coming in. So a decent stop. Not good, not bad. He's fitted new mediums, I think. Strolls into the pits. Yeah, new mediums for Verstappen. Fernando Alonso, Stroll comes into the pits, and Fernando Alonso cannot get past Yuki Tsunoda. 0.6 of a second is now the gap between those two. As Stroll loses more places. Yeah, he's in the pits, I think. And so is Nicolas Latifi. Stroll, 2.9 second stop, Nicolas Latifi, as we are now seeing that's George Russell trying to get past Charles Leclerc around the outside. He does manage to do so, around the inside, sorry. And he is up into 4th place. Leclerc has dropped down to 5th. Leclerc drops down to 5th as Yuki Tsunoda has been overtaken once again by Alonso. Yuki Tsunoda is down into 7th place. Alonso up into 6th. Making the switch. Done with the juice. Yeah, it's also fucking up my throat a little bit. The acid of the oranges. Okay, that's much better already. Not a good move. He didn't leave a car space there, and we touched, so understood. Okay, so Leclerc's complaining that George didn't leave cars width on the chicane after the Camel Straight. Laps remaining. We are on lap 16 of 44. If you're wondering how many laps we have, remember Hamilton. That's it. Who's the first DNF? That's how many laps we have. Carlos Sainz P1 team radio. Starting to recover a bit of grip. Copy, that's good. Okay, so Sainz is starting to get grippier, which is what you'd want. Verstappen's in 2nd place with those new tires. Perez holds the fastest lap. Checo Perez with a 151.556. Yeah, that's Verstappen pretty close. I think that's 2.3 seconds. Let's see. 2.4. Hey, that wasn't that bad. I have a pretty good vision when it comes to gaps there. Okay, let's see. Leclerc team radio. Okay, so Leclerc's going plan D. Plan D. All right, and the hards are 0.2 of a second faster than expected. So the hard tire's not a bad tire. They thought it was going to be slower. As we are now seeing an overtake of Sebastian Vettel on Alex Albon. Alex Albon still in the points, P9 for him. We're now on board with Ocon. Why? Did he do a double overtake there? Overtook Daniel and then overtook Gotifi. A good move. Very good move around the last top chicane. Esteban Ocon making up 2 places in 1 quarter. As we're now seeing Schumacher and Gotifi battling it out. Schumacher overtaking Gotifi with ease. A very, very clean move as well. Around Radillon or Rouge. Or Rouge. Radillon's at the top, I think. Whatever, one of those two, you know what I mean. Fastest lap of the race for Max Verstappen. Oh god, he's really close to Carlos Sainz there. They almost collided into turn 1. DRS open. And I think Max Verstappen's going to take the lead before getting to the chicane. Yes, he does. Max Verstappen, clean overtake around the outside, and he's back up into P1. He's just on another level today. What a move. What? This amount of pace I haven't seen in a very long time. Max is flying. Yes, he is. That's now Ocon getting very close to Albon. Yeah, the hard tire seems to be a very, very good tire. So those who are going for the 2-stop, I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for the medium to the hard. Being like Verstappen, Alonso, Magnussen. Magnussen's also going for the 2-stop. But he's on the hards already. Yeah, perhaps he's going to go on the mediums after this. Spa delivers yet again. What a good race. Yes, and most importantly, it is a race. It's not like who was here last year? Remember last year when we stood here for like 4 hours? 4 hours. I went to get to buy some lunch in the middle there. And then came back. It was a very long time. It was a big line, and when I came back and I prepared lunch, we still were in red flag. It was insane. Mises Anish. Swagger 02, Ricky 911, Biaga Botejwe. I was here last year, says Ching Chong. Ricky Red. Yes, it's Agony Mouse. It was insane. Yuki Tsunoda comes into the pits. Yeah, it was it was insane. It was insane. But yeah, luckily this year, a 9.7 second stop for Yuki. I'm dumbfounded listening to Ferrari's team radio. Okay, so let's see. They said, okay, so we're thinking of coming in right now. What tire do you want? And they're like, and I thought, why are they coming in right now? And Leclerc said, why are we coming in right now? They said, okay, we are looking at a P5 finish. If we pit now, we are gonna come out behind Gasly in P12. Question is, do you want a set of mediums, a new set of mediums, or a new set of hards to go through the traffic? And I think he said a new set of mediums. But yeah, fucking Ferrari strategy. Verstappen started right in front of him, and he's gonna win the race. Yeah, I mean, there's a big difference of pace, but still. Plan D is to ask the driver, says William Anthony. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Leclerc was told, okay, so you are doing good on tires. We are happy to continue like this. Can you do 5 more laps? And Leclerc said yes. Yeah, Leclerc didn't want to come in right now. We just saw Ocon overtake Albon. He's got a lot of pace today, Ocon. And well, that Alpine has got a lot of pace. The hard tires also got a lot of pace. Oh, a big lock up there by Alex Albon. Right now, P9 for him. So comes up into 8th place. How old are Alonso's tires? Let me check. Let me check that for you specially. So they are 8 laps old. 8 laps old. Yeah, so pretty much everyone's going for the 2-stop. Yeah, everyone's going for the 2-stop. I was going to say perhaps with the exception of Leclerc, but Leclerc already stopped once. So yes, everyone's going for the 2-stop strategy. F1 YouTube soon. How Max win at Spa 2022? Yeah, that's unfortunately the how F1 YouTube is at the moment. That's why I'm uploading very few and far in between, and it's different stuff. We're now seeing Perez overtake Sainz and up into 2nd place. Yeah, it's a very sad state of F1 YouTube at the moment. For some channels, not everyone, but yeah, it's the most of the uploads are like that. Like fucking driver 63 and that kind of stuff. It's 61. I don't know what the number is. It's very repetitive and packaged stuff that, I mean, it's really clickbait more than anything right now. I don't know. I try to make quality content still. That's why I upload less, and why I didn't upload for a bit, because I just didn't want to put out shit. So Lance Stroll is up into 11th place in front of Pierre Gasly now. Do you watch meme reviews of the race? No, definitely I don't. I watch the race. Well, the only one I watch is really 3Ds. That one's hilarious. But other than that, no, I don't watch memes of Formula One. They're not very funny in my opinion. Usually, I mean, there's a few good ones, but yeah. So we're now on board with Alex Albon on P9. Ricciardo's on P10. They're once again battling each other. Alex Albon passed him on pure pace on lap 6, I think it was, and now they are trying to get back in front. But I don't think that's really gonna happen right now. Make a channel where you make fun of them and call it Driver 69. I don't know how long that could last for. Driver 69. Yeah, that guy contacted me for a job interview a few months ago, and then I gave him an email. He was gonna contact me, and he didn't contact me. And then I said, "Hey, he didn't contact me." And he was like, "Oh yeah, my bad. We've been busy. We'll contact you this week." They didn't, and I reminded them, and they didn't, and they didn't. And then a month went by, and I was like, "Hey, dude, are you gonna do this, or should I just stop messaging you?" And he ghosted me. So that's the kind of people that they are. Yeah. So whatever. Gen X Boomer, with a donation. Thank you so much for your donation, dude. Yeah, it really helps us out a ton. So Verstappen's leading from Checo Perez right now. Carlos Sainz is in third place. George Russell's in fourth. Fifth for Charles Leclerc. Then it's Alonso in sixth, with Vettel 2.2 seconds behind in seventh place. Esteban Ocon 3.5 behind in eighth, and it's Albon and Stroll rounding out the points. Someone came in there. Someone came in. That's Gasly. Gasly came in. Okay. At the back of the, I saw it at the back of the take. Very dizzy. Saw a white car coming in. Was perhaps one of the Hasses or one of the Alphas, pretty much. We're now seeing. Oh wow, the speed those cars carry is just insane. We're now seeing once again the battle of Albon and Ricciardo. Gotifi is now in last place. Good to know. Ferrari to get a Dacia engine in 2023. More reliable, at least. Well, it's French, so... Well, no, it's actually not French. Renault is French. The Dacia and Renault, I get them confused sometimes. What is it? What's Dacia? Is it Czech? We don't have them here, so I don't know. It's Romanian. Okay, Dacia is Romanian. Good to know. Do they use Renault engines or do they use their own engines? Why is Norris so slow? No clue, dude. He's 2 seconds behind Stroll right now. Stroll. He's on the hard tire as well. The hard tire seems to be going off a little bit now, off the pace. Two-stopper race? Yes, this is a two-stopper race. Easy. May I know your opinion on how Michael Masi handled last year's last lap race? Dude, fucking let it go. Stop it. Fucking stop it. It's been almost a year already. Oh, that is through a Rouge, very ballsy move by Lance Stroll, going around the inside of, they're on the outside of Daniel Ricciardo. Didn't get the move done. He backed out there. But damn, that was a ballsy move. Or very stupid, however you want to call it. That was a lot of smoke. I think that was a big lockup for Albon there going into turn 8. Someone's still salty about last year's championship, lol. Yeah, too many people are still salty about last year's championship. I remember on the second day of the summer break, or the first day of the summer break, before the Alpine disaster. I think it was on the first day. we had a lot of people complaining on Twitter. Like it was Masi was trending on Twitter again. It was like, dudes, just fucking stop. Sainz being told to try to avoid the bump in turn 5. It's quite important. Okay, turn 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's where Hamilton and Alonso collided. Russell chasing Carlos Sainz, striking distance in 3 laps. 3 laps. Yeah, the Ferraris are falling off the pace. Leclerc's 14 seconds behind Russell. Is Russell going to get a podium today? Vettel is within the DRS of Fernando Alonso, by the way. That Aston Martin's been really much better on race day than on qualifying day for the past few races already. Yeah, if they continue to get good results like this, they may even move up a few places in the championship, Aston Martin. What a legend. P15 to P2 Supermax. No. It was P14 to P1. Alonso wants P1, but Vettel says no. Pretty much. Yeah, but still, there's still a lot of race to go. Now medium tires starting to fall off. 16, 17 laps is the most that they can do pretty much, and Alonso's at 13 laps. So box for Carlos Sainz. Box for Carlos Sainz. 13 lap old mediums. By that math, Alonso should also be coming in. Perez and Verstappen shortly as well. Leclerc's 21 lap old mediums are still holding on. Yo, guys, someone's crying about last year's championship. Yeah, still crying about that, dude. Stop. And that's Leclerc finally coming in. Medium tires for him. Alonso's also coming in there. Are they gonna fit the hearts? They should fit the hearts. Bit of a slow stop, but that's good. 3.6 seconds, 3 seconds for Leclerc. That's not what they want. Definitely not what they want, since they're coming behind the pack of the DRS train, the Albon DRS train. Not good. Yeah, hard for Alonso, and he's gonna go to the end of the race probably with those tires. Sainz fitted a new set of hards, and Leclerc a new set of mediums. A new set of mediums for Leclerc. Are they gonna have to stop again? Dude. How? Why? My god. Hearts, yeah, hearts are the way to go now. If you're gonna go to the end of the race, hearts are the way to go, definitely. But I'm left scratching my head about the mediums for Leclerc again. They lasted 20 something laps before they were pretty much undrivable, and he had to come in. 27. Yeah, I mean, technically he could do another 21. Sorry, 21 laps. He technically could do another 21 laps and go to the end of the mediums, but the hard was 0.2 of a second faster than they were thinking. Whatever. I mean, they've done worse strategy goals. I think this one's not as bad. Now that I think about it, I don't think it's as bad. Because if he could do that many laps, I think it's good. Albon and Stroll both came into the pits. That leaves the DRS train open. That's both of the McLarens, and Zhou and Yu left with clean air, and Fernando Alonso as well in clean air. Let's see, Albon, Stroll fitting a used set of hard tires, and Albon a new set of mediums. 3.6 second stop for Albon. Almost lost out to Stroll on the pits there. Oh, a bit of almost a touch there on the outside of the pit lane as Go Tiffy moves up in front of Lance Stroll. Those three are the bottom three right now running. Pierre Gasly gets past Kevin Magnussen on P13 now. Perez, box. Checo's coming in from P12. Alonso gets past Zhou Guanyu and is up into 10th place. So Perez coming in for a new set of hards. New set of hards for Checo. 2.4 second stop, a good stop. I think the fastest stop of the race so far has been, I think it was Alonso. Pit exit. He's gonna come in front of Carlos Sainz. He's gonna come out in front of Sainz. And right now, if Russell comes in, I don't think he has the pace to overcut Checo Perez, Carlos Sainz, George Russell now. Let's see, on board with Alonso. We're looking at the overtake on Zhou Guanyu into turn 7, I think. Outbraking him around the inside. Yes, he managed to get the move done on Zhou Guanyu. That stop for Checo was low. No, it was a 2.2. It was good. It was pretty fast actually. Oh, it was a 2.7. Still, it was, if it's under 3 seconds, it's good. 2.9 is a bit on the edge, but DRS open for Alonso, getting past one of the McLarens. Lando Norris is down into 10th place now. A safety car would make this interesting. I mean, I'm having a blast now. It's been an interesting race. A lot of stuff going on. Albon getting past Mick Schumacher as Russell's been told to come in. 14 lap old medium tires for Russell. And now he comes in. Let's see. Lance Stroll on the bus stop chicane, overtaking Nicolas Latifi on the inside. Let's see, where's Russell? Seeing a close-up of the helmet, so we're not sure where he's at. Okay, so he didn't come in. He didn't come in. Yeah, that was Eau Rouge. Okay, yeah, so he didn't come in this lap. We're now on board with Leclerc, who's on the back of Ocon and has Ricciardo on his back. And Alonso's joining the battle as well. Oh no, Ricciardo's not on the fight. Ricciardo's 9 seconds adrift. I don't know why the graph said so. But Alonso's gonna get past Ricciardo very shortly as he's 0.4 of a second behind the Aussie driver. Zhou's into the pits once more. I feel like Zhou's come in like 11 times already. Charles Leclerc around the inside on the Camel Straight, a good move, gets him even before braking, and Ocon's drop down to 7th place. Let's see Alonso now up into 8th, sorry. And ahead of both of the McLarens. Oh. Who's in front for Alonso now? It's Ocon. Let's see what happens there. Lewis Hamilton took himself out after a rookie move on Alonso. Yeah, it was 2007 flashbacks. I don't know what the hell happened there. Yeah, Alonso's end plate is looking a bit deformed. So he's got a bit of damage there. Still managing to get it together though. Okay, so Russell's coming right now. 2.5 second stop, a good stop. He's on a new set of hard tires. 14 laps remaining. Yes, that is true. Klemsker. So guys, if you've enjoyed the stream so far, make sure to drop a like here on the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to hear more of my beautiful silky voice, that's a joke. You can subscribe to my channel, Ryan F1. The link is in the description. You can follow me on Twitter if you want to listen to me rambling all week about stuff Formula One I care about. If you care about the same stuff, you're free to join me. And Lando Norris comes in for a new set of mediums. It's a very slow stop. Bit of a slow stop for Norris. I think that was like a 3.2. Yeah, 3.2 second stop. Could have been better, but could have been worse for sure as well. New set of mediums. Box. Verstappen's coming in. One stop for him so far. He is going to be coming in from the mediums. I think it's going to fit a new set of mediums if he's got them. Or if not, then a new set of hards. That's my prediction. Okay, so a new set of mediums. Yeah. So he had them. He's fitting them. That's a good move. There we go. New mediums for Verstappen. 2.3 second stop. I just burped there. Sorry about that. Yeah, Verstappen holds the fastest lap as well, remember. $360,000 people attending the race. Good to know that COVID is over. It's definitely over. I mean, unless you're like a very authoritative country like China and you want to use it as a control mechanism against your people, you can use that, but it's mostly over. Tsunoda's into the pits as well. Like for the 100th time as well, same as Zhou. How many times have they pitted? Leclerc overtaken Sebastian Vettel there. Leclerc making the move and up into P6. Schumacher also into the pits. Yeah, those guys, I feel like they pitted up many times. Yeah, Mitch. I mean, it's insane. I mean, they figured out another method of control, you know. Are you in a bunker or something? No, I had to shut the blinds so you could see me and not like the sun on the back, because the sun is right there right now. It's back there, and if I pull the blinds up, you like see everything white. I have a heavenly aura around me. I'm not in a bunker. I'm in the 8th floor, actually. I forgot what floor I'm in. Yes, I did. There's no life for someone who sneezes all the time in China. Oh no, it doesn't have to do with that. It's like, oh, okay, it's something like you didn't pick up your dog's poop. Okay, suddenly you have COVID. You have to isolate for a week. No, believe us, you have COVID. Yeah, it's insane. You cannot use public transport because it says you have COVID. So an overtake there. I think that was Lando Norris on Zhou and you. Let me just check. Yes, Lando Norris on Zhou and you for 13th place. So let's see. Vettel, Ocon, and Ricciardo are the only ones not and Latifi are the only ones not to stop so far. But they're all on the hard tire. So let's see how far they can push the hard tire before it starts to degrade. That's going to be a good benchmark for the rest of the runners. I think they're going to have to do an extra stop. I don't think they can push it to the end of the race because they stopped quite early. Either that or they're going to drop a lot of pace to the end of towards the end of the race. It would make much more sense to. It would make much more sense to stop for a new set of softs if they have one, or a new set of mediums right now. And yes, get it done. Yeah, I mean, you can also gamble the degradation towards the end of the race. You can also do that. The thing is, you don't know how the tire is gonna behave on high degradation, but you know how many laps a soft tire can hold. A medium tire can hold, and a soft one as well, by the way. Yeah. Identify the cars correctly. Oh, I've been doing that. Don't worry. Ocon's into the pits. There we go. See? There we go. Is he going to fit a new set of mediums? There we go. A new set of mediums. But I should be the new Ferrari strategist. That's exactly what happened. Look. I feel so happy about that. Okay, so Ricciardo coming in. New set of mediums as well. Dude, I've called pretty much every strategy this race. I've been insane. I've called every strategy. I don't know. It feels good. Feels good, man. Feels good. Sainz has been told, try your best. The last lap was good. And Sainz is saying, dude, I am trying so hard. Like, I'm pushing a lot. Let's see. Let's hope that they don't get degradation towards the end of the race and lose that podium spot. We're now seeing the fight between Ricciardo and Tsunoda. Tsunoda's up in front. Ricciardo's all on the back of him. Are you secretly at the pits as fifth? I should be. I should be. Indeed, Ferrari should hire me. Yes, they should. They should hire me. I mean, I'm not sure I could call everything correctly, but more so than they do now, I think I could. I mean, everyone could, but I could. I definitely could do a better job. Vettel's into the pits. The last one. The last one. Vettel's into the pits. Let's see. From the heart. Well, Latifi's the last one, but that doesn't count. A used set of mediums. Okay, let's see how they will hold. Depends on how old they are. Let's hope Vettel's race is not ruined on the last 3 laps because of a sheer drop of pace. Prix should hire you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gap is insane. Dude, Verstappen's been insane all weekend long. I mean, that guy's a beast. Sainz radio? What happens if we 3-stop? Sainz asks. Finish behind Russell for P4. Do they risk the podium or do they just perhaps risk overtaking on the last lap? No, I think 10 laps to go. I think they should hold it. Let me see what the tire situation is for Carlos right now. Carlos, 8-lap-old hards. Oh, come on. They can wait it out. They can wait it out. What's wrong with Sainz? I don't know why he's complaining so much. 8-lap-old hards. They should be good to go. He's been struggling with grip all race, though. Remember, he was like 5 laps into the medium stint, and he said, I'm finally getting some grip. Now he's 8 laps into the hard stint. Perhaps in 1 or 2 laps, he will find the grip that he needs. Speed trap on Norris, Alonso, and Zhou. The three are at the exact same speed. I don't know why those three, but they are the exact same speeds pretty much. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's a good clean move. Sebastian Vettel getting past Pierre Gasly and up into 7th place. Gasly managed to move up into 8th. Gasly started from the pit lane, guys. This was a very mixed up race. It was a very good race. I'm thoroughly enjoying this one. Oh, and they're both getting back at Vettel. Vettel losing 2 positions and Ocon making up 1 more in front of Gasly. The 3 switched places once more, and Ocon's up into 7th place. It's the second time on this race that Ocon's done a double overtake. Ocon, nice driving. Yes, indeed. Nice driving. Double slipstream. Yeah, so he went on the side of Gasly and then got the extra slipstream from Sebastian Vettel, then did a bit of late braking. He had the outside line, so he could go deep on the inside, and he managed to get them both. Good move. Good move. Very good move. Let's see. Someone saying Albon is a train. Let's see what the Albon situation is as soon as we're done with the replays here. Vettel again not in the top 3. Yeah, dude, Vettel hasn't been in the top 3 since Ferrari. Albon's on P10. He's on the points technically. Manos Man says Russell is coming. Oh, coming. Yeah. I've been reading too many 4chan green texts on Twitter. Yeah. Alpines are strong. Oh, definitely they are. Yeah, I've been reading. I mean, I'm pretty much not addicted, but I've been reading way too many green text on green text reposter on Twitter. It's a lot of fun. Some questionable stuff, but it's a lot of fun overall. Let's see the Albon train. Oh yeah, it is a real thing. They just switched to it as soon as I was looking. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drivers from 5 different teams. It's Albon, Stroll, Norris, Zhou, and Tsunoda. And Ricciardo soon to join. Why is Mick last? He's not. Latifi's last. Again. Man, this is painful to watch. What do you mean it's painful to watch? It's a fun race. You're talking about the Albon train? Is that what you mean? Bro, you hate Seb? Why would I hate Seb? I didn't say anything about him. He's in P8. I said before, he's been doing a great race, and the Astons have really turned it up on the last few races. He's in 8th. That's a great result for him and for the team. That's all I've said. I feel the painful thing right now is the chat actually says 5th. Yes, the chat is very painful. Guys, cut it out. Let's see, and that is Norris defending from Zhou, who wants to make the overtake. P13 and P12, both in the Albon train. It's KY Noon says Verstappen W. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much there's pretty much no way he doesn't win this one. I got it. Yeah, Latifi finished in front of Hamilton. Therefore, Latifi should have 8 titles. 8 laps to go. 8 laps to go. What do you look like, Latifi? I take that as a compliment. I do. I really do. That man's a beast. Ocon's been closing the gap to Alonso around half a second per lap. It's going to be close towards the end of the race. Do you like Alpine? No, it's a joke. Oh, bit of a wide of a lockup for Lance Stroll as he falls a little bit behind Alex Albon. Sainz team radio: avoid the bump in turn 17. More bumps. Turn 5, turn 17. Latifi's a handsome man. He is. Is it 44 laps in total? Enlighten me. Yes, it is. 44 laps in total. Norris team radio: I'm honestly starting to struggle a little bit, and they said it's too late for Plan G. Plan G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 7th plan. So we need to hold on. Okay, Norris has to hold on for 12th place. 8 lap old mediums. High degradation because not only is it Spa, but he's in the middle of a trailing train behind Albon. What the fuck is Plan G? I don't know what is Plan G. Yes, Plan G. Worse than Ferrari. King Chu says, huh? Plan G? Yes, Plan G, King Chu. What the fuck? I know. Free funds are definitely done right now. Yeah. P3 and P5. That's like really bad. Russell's catching up to Carlos. Someone said in the chat there. Christine something. I already went up in the chat. But yes, I think the gap is quite close. Is it like 2 seconds or something? Plan G is give Russell the podium. 5 laps to go. Russell 2.3 seconds. Sorry, 2.3 seconds behind Sainz. Yeah, the gap is widened a little bit. It was 1.8 2 laps ago, so I don't think that move's gonna be done anytime soon. And the striking distance was 3 laps ago, like 10 laps ago. So yeah, I don't see that happening. Ocon on Alonso, the gap shrank by 1.5 seconds in the last 3 laps. That's gonna be one to look out for towards the end of the race. Plan gravel. Ah, yes, Carlos Sainz's plan. The gravel. Simply gravel. Has Latifi been lapped on Spa? Like the biggest circuit of all? Has he been lapped? Yes, he has. He's the only driver to have been lapped. My god. Go Tiffy strikes again. Yes, he does. He struck Bottas at the start of the race. Plan G, drive back to the garage and retire. No, it's just if you have all the strategies, one of them is gonna work, says some random guy. Yes. Yes, definitely. If you technically have all the strategies, one of them is gonna work. Doctor Strange like. 4 seconds between Alonso and Ocon. That's the gap that keeps shrinking. Russell to Sainz has stayed the same. Alonso best of the rest. Yes. Yes. Plan G. Get Go Tiffy to strike. Totally works. Ah, yes. That's the one. I think that's the definitive one. But I think it's a bit too late because Latifi already got lapped by Max, but he should have struck him when he was getting lapped. All aboard the Alban train, the Alban Express, going straight to the finish line. Plan G means give up. That was good. That was really good. I really gotta pee. Fun fact, like I really gotta pee. 3 laps to go. Sneeze, yes. Pee, no. Well, okay. 3 laps to go, 3 laps to go. What are we looking at? We're looking at Latifi for some reason. Yes. Williams finally putting Plan P to good use. What does the P stand for, Bliatman? Pushing Perez. Ah, okay. Ryan, do you have a credit card? No, I don't. I only use debit cards. Why spend more than you have? That's why I don't use credit cards. If I don't have the money, I shouldn't be able to spend it. If I have it, good, then I use a debit card. So yeah, 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Do you think Ricciardo is done? Yeah, kinda. I don't see him finding another seat on the grid, like a decent seat on the grid. I mean, if he moves to another team, it's gonna be like, okay, he's gonna stay there a few years and then he's gonna retire. He's not gonna win a championship, that's for sure. I don't think he's ever gonna win another race. Perhaps, I don't know. We'll have to see about that. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna stay for long. Oh look, a spam bot. Guys, if you want to subscribe to my channel, you can do so. There's a link in the description. Yeah, it will really help me out. Brian F1. Yeah, if you want to listen to me outside of just commentary, you can do so there. Do you think Daniel Ricciardo is the best overtaker in Formula 1 history? No. Two laps to go. Lap 43 of 44. We got 2 laps to go. What did I miss? Just logged on. The whole race you missed, dude. We're on the last 2 laps of the race. You missed everything. Charles Leclerc pits for Ferrari. Is he gonna try to go for the fastest lap? Alonso's gone past. It's gonna be no. It's gonna be close. Is Alonso getting past? I don't know. They're side by side, just in front of Alonso, but is he gonna make it past? He's got the DRS, does it? Max Driver of the day, full send, Unleash the Lion says, I'm sorry, I cannot read your name. It's in Korean. I don't know Korean, but thank you for the donation. DRS open for Fernando Alonso as he gets past and is in front of Charles Leclerc there. What was that move? What was that move? Okay, yeah, so Leclerc just lost the place to Alonso on the last lap of the race. He has to get it back now or he's done. Thank you, Ferrari, for that position. Why? What? What? Why? Well, guess I'll never know. That's Ferrari for you. 0.4 of a second between those two now. My God. And he's falling back 0.6 of a second now. Oh my God, Ferrari, what are you doing, dude? I mean, they could literally have done nothing, and it would have been better than pitting and losing a place. When the moves you make are worse than doing nothing, that's when you got a problem. Let's see, around the back straight. Yeah, Leclerc's not getting past. That's the position. That's the position for Fernando Alonso into P5. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, it's an extra lap there. Oh, it's an extra lap. It's an extra lap. Okay, so perhaps it's gonna get the move done here. On the Camel Straight. Yeah, DRS open. Okay. So I thought that was it. But no, he's probably gonna get the move done here. Ferrari with another great call. Yeah, but that was, I mean, he's probably gonna get the move done. That was definitely unnecessary. 100% unnecessary. Like, why? Let's see, Leclerc around the inside into turn 4. I think he gets it done. Yes, he gets it done. But my God, unbelievable. And oh, he almost spins out there, Max Verstappen. Across the line he comes. Kevin Magnussen right behind. Yellow flag on the first sector. Okay, Max Verstappen wins the Belgian Grand Prix in front of Checo Perez, who's coming across the line very shortly. Let's see. P2 for Checo Perez, a 1-2 for Red Bull there. What an amazing race this was. What a great drive from Max Verstappen. Insane drive. Carlos Sainz comes home with the last place of the podium. P3 for him. George Russell, P4. Leclerc is like 3 sectors behind, but I think he's going to get it home. Alonso's 1.2 seconds back on Leclerc already, so that's not gonna be the move done. Imagine Verstappen DNFs just before the line, LMAO. Yeah, he just gets off the car and runs. That's what I would do. Get out of the car and run. God damn it. What a race. It was a good one. It was a good one, this one. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. For those of you who are just tuning, who are gonna go off right now, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure to check out my channel as well. Link in the description, Ryan F1. You can follow me on Twitter at F1 Ryan as well. And yeah, we'll see you all next week. Is it next week? It's Monza, isn't it? Next week? Yes, definitely next week. It's Zandvoort. Ooh, that's another good one. Okay, next week for Zandvoort. For those of you who want to stick around a little more, I'm gonna give you a rundown right now. Max driver of the day, of course. So let's see. Verstappen in front, Perez second place, Sainz rounds out the podium, of course, that we knew. Then it's Russell, Leclerc, Alonso, Ocon, Vettel, Gasly, and Albon with the final point. He got it done. Albon with the final point, then it's Stroll, Norris, Tsunoda, Zhou, no points for McLaren, Ricciardo in 15th place, Magnussen, Schumacher, and then it's Latifi with Bottas and Hamilton not finishing today's race. It was a bad weekend for Hamilton, definitely. That cost him big time in the championship, seeing as right now Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc have gained a lot. He was threatening for that place, and Mercedes were threatening for second in the constructors, but right now that's a big step behind. Still, Carlos managed to get it on the podium. And yeah, good weekend for Alpine as well. Good weekend for Fernando Alonso and for Esteban Ocon. Trying to finish on a high still for those two. So yes, another good weekend for those two as they get a bigger lead. They get in front of McLaren even more than they did with the no points finish for today for the papaya cars. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Hope you all enjoyed. I already told you what to do. Follow my channel, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to the channel, like the video. And other than that, yeah, I will see you all next week. Thank you all so much for watching, guys, and bye bye. Okay, now I gotta turn this off. Okay, bye.